Olá, Ale, grande apoio. The national anthems of Canada and Great Britain will lead us into this match between those two countries here at the World Championship. My name is Dave Mengen. I'm joined here by Luis Pena. He will be with me all day and all week. Luis.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Hi, Dave. Good afternoon or good evening, depending where you are.
Depending on where you're watching from.
Yes, it's nice to be here ahead of this great match between Great Britain and Canada. Great Britain got the second seed on Pool B last night in a game that we called against France, and Canada ended up in the third seed of Pool A after holding the tiebreaker against Brazil and Netherlands, because those three countries were tied at the end of the group stage, but Canada had the tiebreaker.
And to show you how close it was, the point differential was +1, 0, and -1. So those three teams are very closely tied. The games were very close. Canada just end up with one try more.
Yeah.
And that's all it takes. So that's why sometimes you'll see teams running up a score even when they know it's over. If they think there's a potential they'll end up in some sort of tie break, they want to make sure they win the tie break.
Yeah, I mean, we see too many teams with almost same level, so it's important when you're playing group stage.
So as we get ready to go here, Great Britain is the 2 seed, Canada the 3 seed from the other side. Winner here. Let's look at that. The winner of this game goes on to play, which game number is this? 36. The winner will play Japan in the semifinal, and the loser will play the Netherlands in the semifinal.
Those two teams have met this year. They played twice in Canada Cup, which Great Britain beat Canada twice in group stage and for the fifth place match. So they are here, played again, playing together again.
The countdown is on. And we'll have the starting tip. Right off the bat, it's Great Britain. Stuart Robinson with the ball. Now they will go on the attack. Canada had some good luck in the key at the start of some of their earlier games. But Great Britain took care of business right there. Jack Smith, number 5, on the line, holding on to Rancico from, I'm sorry, that's Letourneau for Canada. With the ball is number 3, Austin McClellan for Canada. He has Caldwell out there with him, who is number 9 for Canada. And Patrice Samard, number 15. Patrice has seen many Paralympics and World Championships. So out of bounds, the ball will taken over by Great Britain because of that turnover. Walker tried to push Caldwell into the meter there, get a penalty. Robinson turned back by McClellan and Caldwell. Coggin, number 2, going in with Robinson on the left. Walker tries to get to the middle, can't, but that means that Robinson has a huge hole. Caldwell, quick give and go. Tosses it up and Robinson gets it. So Great Britain showing their prowess here early. And it looks like Tyler Walker has a equipment issue.
Something with his belt.
Took the wheel off to fix it. It might have popped the screw. If that's the case, they might have to sub him out because it's not a quick fix. Unless they happen to have a screw right there. Even then, they got to screw it in, and generally it needs a washer. So Whiteman is coming in place of Walker.
Substitution, Great Britain.
Did not expect to see Whiteman this early.
Yeah.
Walker has a long reach. Whiteman, however, is a towering inferno of ball blocking business. Smith trying to hold that corner. Caldwell there to stop Robinson. But Whiteman just has to go around and get inside because you're not knocking that ball down. All he has to do is throw it at Whiteman's head. McClellan thought about passing it. And we have a penalty. I think it's 4 in the key. Whiteman will probably serve it. I think he or Robinson was the last one in. It'll be Robinson.
Yeah.
Panel cross, player number 3, Robinson. Penalty box para que la câmera 3 na Grã-Bretanha, Ross.
Caldwell can't keep that. Smith, a little bit of an obstacle for him. Oh, wow. Vertical.
Yeah.
And when Whiteman falls, he's fallen far.
Yeah.
So Caldwell hit him from behind. He said, sorry, dude.
And he did a good job in the offensive transition, attracting 2 players on him and giving Robinson more space. So he could do the give and go and bring the ball all the way until the try line.
I heard this song every time I got into a cab in Denmark. I think it was at Worlds or it was the test event, one of the two. Super popular at the time. So Whiteman is up and he's turning around. I'm not sure why he keeps going in circles. He kind of gained an advantage by going to sideline, going sideways. I didn't think that was legal, but he did get spun vertically. I'll give him a break. Canada gets across the line. It'll be McClellan. The pass from Caldwell. Canada retreating to the key again. I'm not sure if they feel like this is their strongest defense or they're worried about the speed differential.
Maybe some of both.
Get Whiteman in the middle. He's going to take it across. Caldwell cross half. It's hit at the line, but the pass is already gone. And McClellan makes it 5-3. Letourneau. Stripped from behind. McClellan takes it away from Robinson. He needs to hang on. Whiteman reaching in there, fouled. So Whiteman will serve the penalty. And Canada will go on offense with a shorthanded GB defense. 5-4. McClellan gets to score the try after his steal. Great Britain calls timeout because Walker can get back on the floor. And while Whiteman is no slouch of a player, I feel like Walker is a stronger total force out there.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of minutes this week.
Well, they were hoping Jim Roberts was going to come back and play this year, but he did not. So they're working with the guys they have. So Canada dropping back into the key. Microphone's loose or something. Smith into Robinson. Coggin will join him again on the left. Walker watching for the signal to go. He gets inside. Caldwell crossed the line, so that'll be a penalty try. 6-4, Great Britain. McClellan ducks underneath. Passed it. Wasn't sure if that was to Caldwell or Letourneau. I'm not sure either of them knew as well. McClellan pulls back. Samard opens the corner. Robinson comes and tries to take it away. Good effort by Robinson. Turning the chair, trying to make it so that he couldn't straighten out and get through that hole. Oh, that was very close to over and back. You could hear the people on the bench saying, oh. And crowd. Like a lot of the people that are here are family, and they know the rules very well, or at least they certainly believe they do. And they're going to call them out when they see things that they think went a way other than they think it should have.
And you see defense always trying to make a contact on the center line.
You'd be amazed at how quick the people who were watching, that come to watch you all the time, learn all the aspects of the rules. Because, eventually you see everything.
Yeah. And they are part of the strategy too.
Walker. Crossing half, gets it up to Robinson. Robinson. Makes it 8-6.
McClellan
gets it up Intercepted by Smith. Samard takes it back. A lot of hands in there. Samard trying to protect it. And they're going to call it a held ball. He was trying to force some contact, but couldn't pick the ball up. So while that doesn't result in a change of possession, it does change the possession arrow. A lot of hands in there. McClellan fights forward, gets it to Letourneau. He scores the try.
Player number 21, Anthony Letourneau. It's a try. Player number 10,
Walker with the quick answer, 9-7. Reach in there by Stu Robinson. And Canada gets back on the board, 9-8. 1 minute 42 left in the first quarter. Team's definitely thinking about clock management at this point.
That's for sure. They start doing their calculations. What time is best to score?
And as we've discussed multiple times, clock management has changed a little bit based on the new timeout rule. Smith gets Samard, pushes him out to the middle of the key. Robinson could have taken several friends through that hole. And he did it with a flat tire. I think the sound effects guy and the DJ might have a beef. It's competing audios. Caldwell running the right sideline, gets the pass back to McClellan. He's looking across for Letourneau. Not there. Coggin holding his corner. Attacking the left, Robinson getting his hand in there, looking for an option. Walker backs up and intercepts the pass to Letourneau. Samard pushing hard. Gets in front of Walker, but the pass right where it needed to be for Robinson to take it across the line. 11-8, our score, with 39.8 left.
Yeah, Caldwell tried to attract Walker's attention, but he realized that got somebody behind him and was able to anticipate the pass.
And he doesn't just reach up high, he can lean back really far. So he basically covered up every place there was to throw that ball.
Yes. And as a lob like that, ball goes slow, so he has time to adjust.
26.7 left in the first quarter. Robinson have no trouble getting to the other end at that time. It's Caldwell. Didn't need to. But he didn't need to avoid it either. So with 10 seconds left, what will Canada do? Canada will call timeout. And they will ask for the ball to be advanced?
Yes.
Discussing the play they're going to use. 10 seconds left. They don't have to throw it into the key. They can do all kinds of things. 10 seconds is lots of time. In fact,
especially on half court.
I think either of these teams could inbound from the baseline with 10 seconds and get it to the end.
Yeah.
In most scenarios. This just means they don't have the added pressure of crossing half. Letourneau on the sidelines with a bag of ice on his head. Debley and Green in, Simard out. Debley has a long reach. McClellan can't get there. Gets it to Caldwell, and the try is scored. And with no time left on the clock, we'll go into the quarter break. Great Britain 12, Canada 9. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back for the second quarter.
Com a Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar, com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa para ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar para um canto só meu. Com até 35 anos para pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não tem mais nada pra fazer?
Lanche de torta de chantilly!
Mais o quê?
Ufa! Ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
Great Britain preparing to inbound here for the second quarter. This the quarterfinal crossover. Again, winner plays Japan. And the loser plays the Netherlands. A 2-try difference. Canada bringing out some new faces. Green out there with Kenta Kovac, Debley 31, and Morale number 2.
GB the same lineup after Walker's chair was fixed.
Call, that's Morale. He didn't think he hit the line with his caster, but the official feels differently. So Canada will set up in the key once again. Robinson gives some direction. Canada aggressive in their key. There's They're not coming out to meet you when you attack. They're coming out to meet you before you attack. Debley trying to get rid of Walker. Can't. I thought he'd had him out of that corner, but there must have been more space down there. Quick give and go to Green. Morau around Coggin. He is a very fast .5.
Yes.
Like, seriously. He's running down court with Morau. I mean, Travis is no Faye Tosa, but he's also not slow.
Yeah.
Tyler Walker with the try for Great Britain. Clearly the fix they put in is doing just fine for him. Rio Kandakovac gets across half, protecting the ball. He knows Walker wants to reach in there. He's made several attempts already. Green locks him down, at least temporarily. Debley hit as he crosses, hangs on to the handle. Canada feigning pressure. Keep going up and coming back. Debley takes a great angle to get rid of Walker, but Walker had Robinson available. Sees Kandakovac, and that pass from Matt Debley, right on target. 16-13 our score. Just over 2 minutes into this second. Four 8-minute quarters here for you. Robinson picking the cherry. Kandakovac. It's interesting that Robinson is there to cover Morau.
Because Smith trapping Debley, holding Debley by himself, at least for a little.
Hey, if it works, it works. Anytime you can get a mismatch on defense where you've got somebody with lower points covering the higher points, that's a win.
Yeah.
Because then you got way more function for the other three. Robinson gets swiped at by Debley. Once more. Walker had to come out. Robinson passed it to Smith, which didn't seem like a great idea at the time. Oh, Robinson does a little wiggle. Walker has the corner. Coggin opens it up for him. And Robinson with patience.
And Great Britain, they have a really good pair of .5s. Jonathan Koga with 5-time World Championship, 5-time Paralympian, and Jack Smith, who won MVP at World Wheelchair Rugby Challenge in Australia earlier this year.
Debley fights by the swipe of Robinson. Gets the try for Canada. Looks like Coggin called for inbound because he was trapped down here in the key. Green hanging out deep. Trying to be in the way of Robinson. Morau meets him. Coggin sets the pick. Kandakovac makes the hit, but Robinson gets the try. Ball a little bit short and wide. Debley able to pull it in, but Walker just stripped it right out of his hands. Long, strong arms. Kid's doing all right. 4 in the key. So Kanda Kovac will get a little rest. And Canada will not make the substitution they were going to make because Rio is one of the guys they were pulling out. 3:41 left in the second. Canada shorthanded because of that penalty. Now Rio will inbound for Canada. They got Robinson down low. I think they just know that Canada uses that give and go so much. You know, Debley sits really low in his chair. You see him next to Walker, and I don't think Debley's reach is that much shorter than Walker's, but he sits so low. Wow, Robinson. Robinson using his chair to get chair position first and then go for the ball. I have to do that because otherwise I'm not getting to it. I think he just did it because he could. Debley trying to find his way in. He's got Kanda Kovac in the middle, but he also has a hole if he can hang onto the ball. They're swiping and he's pushing with his elbows. So now Canada again looking to make a substitution. Robinson tells Walker, go over there, so he could create some space. Force the defender to choose, and the choice was to make Walker pass to Robinson, and that's what happened. You always want to try and make that guy choose. So back we go. And Debley ends up in a jump situation. He's not happy about that. He felt like there was contact. I could see it on his face.
And Walker's being really active on defense. Pressure a lot the guy with the ball.
Situation like that, Debley needs to try and twist the ball. If you can twist, then your arms get on top and the bottom instead of side to side, and then it initiates contact that will be called on the defender.
Yeah.
Because it's your cylinder. It's your protected space. McClellan, no problem getting in front of Walker that time. (22-18), 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. Robinson to Walker. We've seen that a lot of times. We're going to see it a lot more till Canada has an answer. McClellan got some wheels.
Nice screen by Caldwell. He screened the 2 British high pointers.
Rossico out to meet Walker. Robinson takes the corner thanks to the work of Coggin. Letourneau smart to go straight to the sideline, spread things out. Found McClellan, and McClellan has a flat. Looks like Smith got his tire. Senior Caldwell changing out the wheels. Took one off, put it on the other side. And now he's putting the new one where he just swapped the other from. I guess you know which wheels you like and where you like them. Morao also has a bag of ice on his head. A whole lot of people on the right leaves Smith all alone on the left. Everybody was focused on keeping Walker and Robinson out of the key. .1 remaining. 25-21 our score. Canada needs a turnover. Great Britain backs out. Clock is their friend. 9-second differential between game and shot clock. And now Canada will call a timeout. And so they can answer back. 26-21 our score.
Going to advance the ball again. It worked in the first quarter.
It did. And I can actually see the possession arrow on the table. It looks like it's pointing the way of Great Britain.
Yes.
I think it's the first time I've been able to see the possession arrow.
Yes. Yes.
Obviously never on court 2, but even here it's usually the officials are blocking it.
Canada with the same lineup as they had the last possession, first quarter. See if you can do the same thing.
Well, with 17 seconds left, they can use up the rest of the clock. They don't have to, but they can. Great Britain won the first quarter 12-10 and leads the second quarter 14-11. Canada needs to score this try because Great Britain tentatively planning to start with the ball. 2 seconds remaining. McClellan didn't have anybody counting down the clock for him, so he didn't know that he really needed to waste another second and a half. So Canada will switch things up because Great Britain will call timeout. Subs will come in for both teams. One for a primarily defensive posture, one for a primarily offensive posture. Although I don't see Boosie's coming in. Actually,
she is, yeah.
Is she coming in? Oh, there she is, okay.
Yes.
She is the British arm.
Yeah.
The cannon.
2 seconds.
It's not like she doesn't play. She's been in playing plenty, but this is one role that she holds on the team. And even if this was her only role, she's representing her country in the World Championship. I would take that role if I could hit that pass all the time. Oh, tries to take a page out of the U.S.'s book. Hit Smith in the corner, but the pass too slow. That pass works better as a skipper, a fast skipper. All right, so we will take a 10-minute break here, and we will come back for the second half of Canada v. GB.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje?
Hoje é dia!
Aposte nas loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site. É chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsabilidade.
Amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Com a Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim, é hora de combinar com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa pra ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar pra um canto só meu. Com até 35 anos pra pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game. To keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje?
Hoje é dia!
Aposte nas loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site. É chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsabilidade.
Amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Lancha de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Com a Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa pra ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar pra um canto só meu. Com até 35 anos pra pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game. To keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
The third quarter of this quarterfinal match between Great Britain and Canada is getting ready to start. Great Britain currently leads 26-22. You can see that on the screen.
And the third quarter has now begun. Começa agora o início do terceiro quarto.
Walker gives it to Robinson, and we will get started here. Both teams back to the starting lineups. Robinson taking his time. Tries to put Letourneau in the key to get 4 in the key, and he tries to give it to Coggan, and it's a turnover. Canada needs that. They're going to get back in this. They're going to need to create some turnovers. Letourneau got to get in a dribble here pretty quick. Gets through the key, scores the try. Puts Canada back within 3.
Yeah, they still rely on their key defense.
This is a very long tournament.
Yeah.
8 games for teams that make the medal round, or at least the semifinals. There's still 7 for the teams that don't. I've played in a 5-game tournament and a 6-game tournament, but never 8. It gets long. You know, I've done 2 a day for 3 days consecutively, and then I played in a tournament where I played 3 games back to back to back because we broke the bracket and they didn't expect us to have to be playing in the final. They knew we would have 1 back to back, so that was brutal because we were running Ironman.
When we were in Netherlands, 2015, one day we played three games and 1 back to back. So they gave us a 1-hour break.
Yeah, they try to give you enough room to at least go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But like that championship game, everybody wanted to go home. So it's like, how much time do you need? How much time will you give me? Yeah. I just played 2 games in a row and I got to play a 3rd. Looks like he's going to need another tire. No, I thought he popped one of the new ones. That one of the new ones just burst on him. Apparently not. That scared everyone in here, including me. Letourneau, 28-25. Canada wants to start chipping away. Great Britain wants to make this lead bigger. While they love an exciting, intense, close match, I think in this case they would rather get the fat lady warmed up and get ready for the next one. McClellan beats Walker to the cone. Boy, that was a close race.
As a 2.5, he can run with a lot of those 3.5. He's done a lot this week.
He really has. He's been carrying a lot of the load for Canada. Although Caldwell is the one that's played the most, I would say, on the Canadian roster.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. Like, he's running the show out there, kind of the way Whitehead might have in the day, although he'd be hard pressed to find a better field general than Mike Whitehead. He's really calm out there, really drives the bus for everybody, directs traffic.
That's why he was player of the match last night against New Zealand. They had to come back.
Smith goes out of bounds trying to stop Caldwell. The next game on this court we will not do, but it's United States-France, and France is going to be a little shorthanded. Verdun got disqualified in the match yesterday, and he will not be able to play today.
Looking forward to see if Ivernat will be able to play.
Is he back for sure?
I don't know.
If not, Canada is going to have a rough time.
Yeah.
I mean, France is going to have a rough time. Tries like that make it look easy. But again, you don't see the work going on underneath to make that possible. Smith and Samard seem to be hooked up. Robinson tries to break through. Letourneau and McClellan don't let that happen. And Caldwell had his hands on the ball, but he backed up over the line from the pressure of Robinson in his chair. So he'll go to the penalty box. And Great Britain will inbound from the side. Short-handed, Canada switches. Take the 3 out that they have, put 3 new ones in. Rodriguez, Debley, and Kenta Kovac. Try scored by Walker, and Canada back at full strength. Kenta Kovac got in his dribble right before the line. Robinson hits him from behind. Kenta Kovac, nice job fighting his way through there. When they say hit the hole, he really hit the hole. Kind of made the hole. Robinson sees the corner. Oh, we have leaving the court. I don't think he's scored anyway. He hit that cone pretty solid. It'll be Rodriguez serving the penalty for leaving the court. Or illegal player. Not sure what it's going to go by. Caldwell at the bench. Replaced by Morau. And timeout called by Great Britain. 3:29 left in the quarter. Both coaches talking to their guys. Canada so far on top in this quarter, 7-6. Yes, it's true. Our understanding is that Verdun is disqualified from tonight's game. We can try and get more details, but that's what we were told. He was disqualified from yesterday's game, and apparently it comes with a second game disqualification. If it's for what I think it is, it seems like a ridiculously harsh penalty. I did break a rule, but I don't know why you can get 2 flagrants in a game and only have to leave that game. But something less significant, you would get disqualified for 2. But the rules are the rules. We have to live by them. We agree on them together. Boosie's deep. Comes back. And Flynn makes the pass to her. Hannah Boosies gets the try. So she'll try and get back and join her teammates, but Debley not keen on allowing that. Kanda Kovac tried to go in quickly while they were shorthanded in the key. Rodriguez divided the court in half, but Debley still got through the corner. That's crazy that Rodriguez was halfway in at the key. There were 3 British defenders, and then Debley still was able to get to the corner.
Yeah.
And there's not that much space. It's only 8 meters wide. The reason we don't allow 4 in the key is because it's so hard to get the offense in there when there are 4 chairs inside. (34-31). This timeout called by Canada. Canada making a line change here with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Still up 1 try for this quarter, but down 3 for the game.
And from what we heard, Ivernet's ready to play.
He is.
Yes.
I'm really glad to hear that because they would have struggled. And I'm also glad he's feeling better because I heard he wasn't feeling well. That's why. First I heard it was equipment, then I heard he wasn't feeling well. So whatever it is, I'm glad he's back. Kieran Flynn cross half, following the pick of Smith. Robinson missed Boosie's, and she could not pick it up. It's a turnover in favor of Canada. Here we go, Canada chipping away. Let's keep grinding.
As they have
many times.
Yes.
Many times, even just this weekend, or this week. It's been a week-long tournament. Like, we started Monday.
We finished
Tuesday.
Sunday.
And yeah, we finished Sunday. But that's because there's 46 games to play. Canada gets a try, and now they're within 2. And if I recall correctly, Canada has the possession arrow, but I can't see it. If it's pointing right, then yes, it's Canada's. If it's pointing left, it's Great Britain's. Flynn around Boosie's. McClellan couldn't stop Flynn. Great Britain makes it back. Austin McClellan is from New Brunswick, and apparently he's the first person from New Brunswick to represent Canada on any national team.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't think there's a lot of people in New Brunswick. It's up there, Arctic Circle, kind of up there. But that's a pretty amazing statistic to carry around, right?
Yeah.
To be the first person from your province to represent your country in any sport.
And play
an
amazing tournament.
They don't say Paralympic sport. They say
any.
Canada national, represent Canada on a national team. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of McClellan, he makes it 36-34. Boosie lifted her hand up and said, I got it. You can give it to me. Throws it up to Robinson. And really, once you get it in, that's what you want to do, is give it to Robinson so he can distribute it or take it home himself, which he is totally capable of doing both of those things.
He draws a lot of tension.
He really does, and by drawing that attention when he has the ball, it means somebody's always open. You can't take that guy and man him up. I mean, you can, but not many can. Rasico trying to hold the corner, needs to get out. Boosie's hanging on to him. But Kandakovac gets to the corner around Flynn and makes it 37-35. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, am I wrong? Was there a turnover I didn't know about? But no. So timeout called. This one by Great Britain.
Yeah. It's crucial to score. If the arrow is with Canada, they can tie in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
That will certainly be their goal, to score a try with that first possession. Of course, Great Britain, if the ball turns over, will be looking for a jump ball. They don't need to get the ball back. They need Canada to keep it and lose the possession arrow. A lot of times you'll hear guys going out there and say, need one, need one. Robinson has an equipment issue. Canada will have to give him a meter. And you're supposed to stay right where you are when you call equipment, which at this level they already know. But for those of you listening who play club level and don't know that and haven't been yelled at for it yet, those of us who have would like to save you that trouble. Smith comes in, makes that pick so Robinson can get the pass easily. Gives it up to Coggin. Those two low pointers, man.
Yes.
I mean, Smith has been in all the right places. Coggin is quick and catching passes and opening up corners. Can you share a player of the match? Two people?
Yeah, I wonder.
I mean, that's really, it makes it so much easier to do your job when you have somebody who knows how to do the things that they do, and you know each other on the court so that you can kind of anticipate what to expect from those guys.
Yeah, it's a job that does not appear on statistics or in the video, but
even if we kept statistics, you wouldn't see that.
Yeah.
Is that a Gavin Walker sighting? I think it is.
Yeah.
Gavin Walker on the floor, along with Tyler Walker, Kieran Flynn, and Smith staying out there. McClellan gets in. 38-35. Now Canada will call timeout with 4.8 seconds. If they can score this one, they can put themselves within one at the beginning of the next quarter. That would be huge for Canada. GB is going to want to lock this down. This could be like a turning point. And Canada's been slowly chipping away, but once you get to the point where there's daylight, so little daylight, you're one try away. The level of intensity changes.
They had to repeat.
38-35. McClellan, Debley, Caldwell, and Green. Over the top to Debley. And as the time expires, Canada scores the try, and they will get the ball at the beginning of quarter 4, which we will have here on this court in 3 minutes. Come back and join us. It's going to be fun.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje?
Hoje é dia!
Aposte nas loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site. É chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsabilidade.
Amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não tem mais nada pra fazer?
Lanche de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game. To keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
All right, here we go with the fourth quarter of this match. Winner plays for a medal in the semifinals. Loser competes for 5th. Correction, apparently the information that they gave us was wrong about New Brunswick. Apparently there have been plenty of Paralympic athletes or Olympic athletes from New Brunswick, so still absolutely the first wheelchair rugby athlete from New Brunswick.
Is the try for number 3, Austin McMillan from Canada.
McClellan, quite a player.
And there's the try again.
Young 2'5",
Great Britain.
banging with the big dogs. Kenda Kovac out there with McClellan, Samard, and Rossico. McClellan goes into a non-hole. Tries to throw it to Rossico. Rossico can't do anything with it. And is that a shot clock violation?
8 seconds.
Oh, 8 seconds, okay. He was trapped in there. I was wondering what was going to happen there.
Yeah.
The shot clock was already at 40, so I assumed it was a shot clock. They reset it pretty quick. Robinson on the attack. Can't get in. 4 in the key is going to be the call. I don't think Rossi Cohn even knows it's him. Yannick, sit over here for a minute, or half a minute. It used to be a minute. Robinson burns a little clock. So Canada down 3 or 2 in ball advantage. 6:33 left for them to try and get back. 3 tries. 2 to tie, 3 to win. Back within 2. Robinson holds on. Kandakovac trying to get in there. Rosico trying to get in front, can't. McClellan reaches, and it's fired across to Walker. Walker's been a little bit quiet in this quarter. It's been all Robinson.
Yeah.
Ball's loose. In goes to Rosico. Nice job there by 55 to get in front, stop him, not get shaken, baked out. Kandakovac up front, hits Coggin so he can get through. Coggin had the picker out in front of him, but that little hip check just bounced it away.
Yeah.
Walker puts it up to Robinson, who's all by himself. Rosico nearby, but pretty much eating his dust. Rear view mirror. The pass from Samard intercepted and taken across the line by Tyler Walker. Here comes Canada, now down by 4. Not only did they lose the one they gained, they lost another. Corner's there, and he gets through. Smith puts it where only Walker can get it. What an inbound for a .5. You gotta love having a .5 that can inbound. keeping Walker out is Canada. Now if they can stay out in front of it, they'll have an easy one. They do. 45-42. But we're almost at the halfway point of this quarter, and Canada has not gained any ground. They did win the third quarter.
Yeah.
They scored 14 and Great Britain only scored 12. But those two they got back in that quarter are not enough to make up the entire deficit. And as this quarter closes out, so do their chances. Kanda Kovac gets inside, passed ahead by McClellan. They've run that play a bunch of times. Robinson hooked on the picker of Samard. Smith goes and hooks up Samard so Robinson can get out. McClellan reaches in, no call, and Walker takes the pass across the line, making it 47-43. Walker picked out of the play. Robinson knows he's not going to get there, but trying to create some space, transitioning to defense, or to offense for him. Thrown over the top once again. Robinson not in a hurry to score with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. The longer they wait to score, the harder it will be for Canada to catch up. Rosicko on the far corner. Kanda Kovac tries to get in the middle, did it again. He scores. Robinson anticipated that and tried to knock him across the line, but not before he had possession of the ball.
This play has been working really well.
It was a great defensive thought, like for him to get there and try and go and hammer him in. And frankly, I wasn't sure if he was going to get caught in it or not. But GB is having such an easy time scoring right now. Canada's on life support at this point. 49-45. They got to make something happen, but first they got to score the try. If they keep letting Great Britain throw it over the top and trading try for try, they're not going to be able to. McClellan, he almost ended up in Robinson's lap. That would have been a penalty. He gets through, gets fouled. They'll call that a penalty try. Walker is all over him. Arm caught underneath McClellan's. I think Walker was like, well, my hand's on the ball, but yeah, but your arm is on his arm. That's contact, my friend. .201 left, 50-46. Looks like the cow's getting ready to lie down. Is that what it is? The cows are lying down or something?
Yes.
Cow's looking tired.
Yeah. It's a Brazilian quote. Yeah.
Turn of phrase. Try scored. A minute 36 remaining. Canada inbounds quickly. Kanda Kovac, it's a try. 51-48, minute 19. Walker beats Samard, beats Kandakovac. And I think it's time we can say that Great Britain beats Canada. Minute 11. It's not over, but
it's difficult.
It's not over, but it's over.
Yeah.
Great catch, Samard. Takes her over. Canada within 3 with 58 seconds left. If I was GB, I wouldn't waste a timeout here. I would try and waste some clock. Pass to Robinson, drops right in the basket. He scores it. He's not messing around. He's not going to be sitting here trying to kill the clock. Put the try on the board, play defense.
Yeah,
I love that philosophy. I think it's great.
Yeah. I think GB has a perfect quarter, no turnovers.
They've had a heck of a game. They're going to call the foul. McClellan picked his arm up and put it on top because nobody had seen anything yet, but there was contact before that, so. But it's funny to see him pull it out and put it on top. He'll score quickly because they've only got 27 seconds. I don't know. .27 seconds remaining. Talking man of the match, player of the match, woman of the match. I guess there's only one woman on the court today.
Yeah, I have seen some players doing well their roles during this game. Won't be easy to choose, but I'd like to highlight the role that the both low pointers from GB did this game.
I'd like to cut it in half and give it to both of them.
Yes.
Really? Or if there was an extra one, I'm sure they only made 46 of them. I think that I would give them both one. Seriously.
Yes.
I mean, and Robinson was great too. Walker was excellent. Of the two, I would say Robinson.
Yes.
But gosh, those low pointers, man, they really impressed me today. And they impressed me all days, but really today. Coggin trying to tip the scales his way with that try. It's funny, apparently things like that might tip the scale.
Yes.
There's a lot of discussion going on about this, and everybody's like flashing fingers. Is it 5 or is it 2? Is it 5? They both are worthy. I don't. If it goes one way or the other, I'll only be disappointed because one guy didn't get it. I won't be disappointed because the other one did. Canada put up a good fight today.
Had a good third quarter, but Great Britain started this last quarter creating some turnovers.
They have 8.6 seconds left. They would like to score this one. It'll make them feel a little better when they go back to their rooms. Green in the corner. McClellan blasts in, throws it over the top to Debley. And with 1.4 remaining, Canada makes it 54-51. Great Britain will inbound, and Flynn will hang on, and that will be the end of the match.
Well played by both teams. So now Great Britain can improve their last ranking of 22 as they finish 7th, and Canada will still fight to defend their 5th place that they had at the last World Championship.
So the traditional handshake, we will have the player of the match. So that should have determined the outcome of the game on the schedule, but I don't see it there. Final score is 51-54. What does that mean? I'll tell you what that means.
And they just announced player of the match, number 2, Coogan.
Johnny Coggan. Good selection. Like I said, I thought both of those guys played great.
Yeah.
But I think that try might have been the icing on the cake for people who were on the fence. So with that decision made, with this game in the books, at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Canada and Denmark will face off. And at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Australia will play Great Britain.
Okay.
In the semifinal, winner of that game plays for gold. Loser of that game plays for bronze. Our consolation games, 11th place is Brazil-New Zealand at 9:30 tomorrow. And at 11:30, it's Colombia versus Germany. I think that one's going to be fun.
Yes.
Join us for the next WWR Rugby World Championship match. France and United States.
Of course, we always pick the player of the match from the winning team, and the winning team is always the slowest to get done with their post-game stuff. So there is one more game on this court. We will not be calling it. It is the United States and France in game 36. 36 of 46. And that game will determine who plays the Netherlands and who plays Japan tomorrow in the medal rounds, or in the semifinal, which will determine who plays in the medal round, which medal round. If you make that bracket, you're in the medal round. Just a matter of which one you're playing for after that. So Joppa is patiently waiting while Great Britain has a little powwow and a seance out there. Luis Pena, it has been great working with you today and all week.
Yes, it is. It's been a pleasure. It's really fun.
I'm Dave Mengen. I'm having a great time. I can't wait to see how this all turns out. We've got Saturday games and we got Sunday games, and we will crown our champion. So here it is, our player of the match.
Here with the player of the match, Jonathan Coogan. Congratulations. 300 games for the national teams and beating a team, traditional team like Canada. How much confidence does that give you for the semi-final?
First, I want to say thank you to Canada. They gave a great game. They always do, and they're a really tough team. Secondly, I want to thank my team, my staff, and all the people that are supporting us from back home. We wouldn't be here today playing as we are.
Thank you. Eu perguntei para ele sobre os 300 jogos dele, que ele completou pela seleção, e a confiança que leva para a semifinal, né, com essa vitória sobre o Canadá. E aí primeiro ele agradeceu o Canadá pelo jogo difícil que eles deram, e também depois ele agradeceu o próprio time e os staffs por todo o suporte para essa vitória. So thank you, and back to you, Dave and Alexandra.
Thank you, Japa. So for Pena, I will sign off here, and we will let the next crew come over and take over the broadcast for USA France.
Yes. Thank you for joining and watching us, and stay tuned for the next game.
Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you're watching.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.